As some of you know, when COVID started to kick in seriousness, and we realized that we were going to be in isolation for a little while, this back in the middle of March, New Hope took some steps to establish what we called a crisis response team. And the crisis response team was developed in consideration of administrating our Mercy Fund. And for longtime New Hopers, you know we've had a Mercy Fund in place for a while, but it's not always used. Typically it exists for crisis and emergency. And so the idea with the crisis response team was, let's get a team together and anticipate some of the needs that were going to be coming and we were sure were going to be experienced by many families in New Hope. Many people responded. Many of you gave very generously, and many other people actually rolled up their sleeves and got involved in what we called the crisis response team. And I just wanted to say a quick thank you to those of you that are on that team. Let me just list, I have a list of those here. Olivier, Patty, Kayla, Camila, Chuck and Deb, Lynn, Ann, Kim, Princess, Linda, and Tanya. And I had asked Pastor Olivier and Tanya to be co-leaders of that team, and they have just done a marvelous job, a fantastic job of coordinating the team, pulling the team together, and then also making sure that bills have been paid. To date, the report is that we have paid out around $5,600 to various families across New Hope and that are connected to New Hope through the Immigration Legal Services. We have close to $2,900 available still in the Mercy Fund right now. We are hoping that as of this month, when the stimulus checks come in, that many of our families will be able to make it through April, but we have been able to pay some rent, pay some RG&E bills, and provide food cards to lots of folks. And the other thing that this team is doing is actually helping families get connected to resources in our community. So they've been helping file for unemployment, get connected to food programs and energy assistance programs and that sort of a thing. I am just so grateful to this team. I just wanted to provide this brief update and let you know what has been happening behind the scenes. This team meets together every Monday. They meet for about an hour, hour and a half. They talk through the needs, and they are coming up with creative ways to make solutions and provide solutions for families in need. There is an opportunity now with Panera, who has reinstituted giving us some of their extras on Saturday evenings for a bread ministry. So if you're interested and you would like to have some bread, this team is available to make some deliveries on your behalf. The children's ministries have been working hard to provide some kits for families, for kids that have younger kids and that sort of a thing. And this team also rolled up their sleeves and made face masks for all of our families and provided some training and that sort of a thing. I just wanted to close with a verse. Tanya put this together for me in terms of a brief update. And here's the verse that she picked from the work that our Bible quizzers are doing this week. And comes from 2 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 12, and then verses 14 and 15. And she says, the word says, if the willingness is there, the gift is acceptable according to what one has, not according to what one does not have. At the present time, your plenty will supply what they need, so that in turn their plenty will supply what you need. The goal is equality, as it is written, the one who gathered much did not have too much, and the one that gathered little did not have too little. So this is just a brief update on our Mercy Fund, on our crisis response team. A big thank you to them. And just to let you know some of the work that is going on behind the scenes in support of our families at New Hope. And if you want to know more, please contact us, office@newhopefree.org, or that's our email address. You can stay tuned also on our Facebook page, New Hope Free Methodist Church, and or the New Hope Life group off of that page. So many different ways to stay connected. It's good to just bring some good news to you and to share all that's going on behind the scenes. So thank you to all that have volunteered, and hopefully this is a bright spot in your week. All right. Thank you, and God bless. Take care.